We're talking about term RPs and some direct liquidities. The Fed's not walking away from this story, and neither should the stock market. Steve Leisman, thank you. Joining us is Michelle Girard, senior economist, RBS Greenwich Capital. Brian Westbury, CNBC contributor, chief economist for First Trust Advisors. We have John Brown, former member of Parliament and editor of MoneyNews.com, and Jerry Bowyer, chief economist, Benchmark Financial and National Review Online. I'm going to ask all of you to go short and succinct, please, because we're running out of time. Michelle Girard, you heard what Steve Leisman said. Are we talking about term RPs through the end of the year? Are we talking more direct loans? What do you think the Fed's doing here?
Any and all of it. We've heard this from the Fed before. They announced they were going to do term RPs. They've done $8 billion term RPs. The market is dying to hear and see Fed action on the liquidity front. That's why they were disappointed today. So let's stop talking about it. It's December 11th. Let's get out there and start doing it.
Doing what? Liquidity?
Adding liquidity. The Fed funds rate today was as expected. What the disappointment was the liquidity, being addressed. And we've been hearing these same rumors, but day after day we don't see any action taken on the part of the Fed to address the year-end liquidity problem.
You know,
so we need to get that.
Jerry Bowyer, the people that drafted this Fed statement today, they need a good editor over there. They don't know what they're saying. They're stepping on their lines. They don't know what to emphasize. They use financial strains 3 times in 2 paragraphs. But they don't give us much. I mean, they needed a journalist, Jerry, for God's sakes.
Yeah, they need an editor. It was very poorly put. There was a lot of repetition, but not a lot of information. I mean, if you read this Fed Funds statement and you didn't see the number, you would have guessed the number was 50 basis points.
Because they raised the hullabaloo. Things look real bad.
Things look,
the markets are... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. We got credit problems. We got this kind of problem. We got that kind of problem. And fill in the blank. If you had shown that to any economist and blacked out the number, they would have said that's 50.
Like the CIA. I like that, blacked out the number. So, Brian Westbury, you're happy. You're clicking your heels. You got a smile on your face. I see that smile. Looks real good. And you think that Alice Rivlin said stocks should grow up. Do you agree with her?
I'm happy because I'm just happy. The economy is actually in great shape. Larry, we're going to get a November retail sales report on Thursday that's going to show 0.7% growth in November.
Really?
That's over 8% annual growth in retail sales. This whole recession is a figment of people's imagination.
Hear, hear.
Now, there may be some credit problems at banks that made really dumb loans, but there's tens of thousands of community banks around this country who are have great capital positions, they're in great shape, and these rate cuts are killing them because they're lowering their returns because they have all these adjustable rate loans out to good, solid, small businesses who are performing, and now those loan returns to these banks are going down. On top of it, when you drip out rate cuts, everybody's going to just hold off. Why should I do anything now when I can just wait and get another rate cut?
Good, solid, small businesses could have refinanced anyway.
I think I want to ask John Brown about commercial paper and LIBOR when we come back, because I'm under the gun here, pressure-wise. We're going to be right back, everybody. Michelle, thank you. I know you got a million things to do. Everyone else is staying with us. I still think Goldilocks rules. I still think it's the greatest story never told. And I still think we're coming right back after this commercial.